From Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
Oh, God.
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning into the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No, I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You're going to need it. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of the program. We appreciate it. All right, a number of you have already been through spring break. Some of you are going through spring break right now. Easter Sunday is April the 20th, and spring break is all over the road. As you know, spring break goes on for 8 weeks. You never know which weeks people are going to have off to go off and do the spring break thing. And whether it's Daytona Beach or Palm Springs or Key West or wherever you might go, there are certain things about spring break that fascinate me. And among those is the fact that women get away with murder because guys don't suspect that women cheat as much as we do. Now, let me just go off on a tangent for a moment here to tell you, I believe that women cheat just as much as men, if not more. Being in this position, and I've alluded to this on the air, but I'm going to say it right now. I have seen how disloyal women can be. It would be very difficult for me to completely trust any woman because I have seen what it's like with women who are married, have boyfriends, have a steady date. I know how many of you would throw it all aside for anybody who has money, power, or fame. I mean, look at me. I'm on the goddamn radio. I'm at the low end of the trough, baby. And Dean, you've seen this firsthand. You know how many women have told their husbands they're going to be home late tonight and have gone out and found me somewhere hooked up. It's quite amazing. And in talking to women, I must tell you, it convinces me that many of these women do not consider their boyfriend or husband their best friend. And yet, the guy they're doing on the side, they'll tell him everything. Or anything. And here is one thing that seems to be fairly consistent. I would never say unanimous, but certainly fairly consistent. Women don't consider it cheating if they've left the country. In fact, if they've left the state. They don't. We've talked about the phenomenon of something called vacation sex, where chicks go to, Cabo or wherever, and they have a pina colada. We've talked about that many times. Yes, pina colada, yes. We've talked about that on this program often. And you know the girls who say, me and the girls, we're all going to Hawaii. Me and the girls, we're all going to Italy. Me and the girls, we're all going to Florida. Me and the girls, we're all going to San Diego. Me and the girls, we're all going to, Mexico. And I can't tell you how many times I have run into these crowds and seen what they are willing to do. Not only that, they all cover for each other after they do it. It's remarkable. And spring break kind of brings this all together. Now, because our show is aimed at men, I'm going to ask men not to call this hour because men are going to learn here. I know that men will go out and bang everything they see. That's the way guys are. And even if we weren't that way, that's the way everybody thinks we are. So there'll be nothing surprising in that. I want to talk to the girls out there. Now that everybody's into spring break, some spring breaks have ended, some are still going, some are about to start, maybe you have some plans. Girls, I want to find out what you've been up to as far as spring break is concerned. And specifically, I'm very interested if you have a boyfriend, some kind of steady guy, a live-in, whatever. You know, when I've been to Puerto Vallarta and I have seen these women dancing on tabletops during spring break, let me tell you something. These chicks didn't look like they were there with boyfriends or husbands. These chicks were there on their own, and the tops were coming off and literally doing the Mexican hat dance on top of tables. I'm not kidding. Anybody who's been to Puerto Vallarta knows you have the main drag downtown called the Malecon, which is the seawall, and there are all of these bars that have no windows. They're just open to the street. And they have names like the Cheetah and Carlos O'Brien's, and they are all wide open, Cheeseburger in Paradise. And if you go down there late at night, you can see during spring break, the chicks are there and they're dancing on the tabletops, drinking shots and dancing on the tabletops. And I'd be willing to bet that a lot of these girls have boyfriends, husbands, live-ins, whatever, back home somewhere. Now, you don't have to go to Mexico to have a story to tell us. Maybe you only went from L.A. to Palm Springs. Maybe you only went to Hawaii. Indeed, Dino. Maybe you went to Vegas for spring break. Maybe you went to Key West for spring break. The point I'm trying to make to you is, girls, the guys want to know what's really going on. And so I want to know if you've got a spring break story to tell us. Maybe you went to Mardi Gras over your spring break. We know what kind of things go on in New Orleans. We know. So, girls, if you have been somewhere for spring break and done something with the girls that the guys don't know about, or that the guys would never suspect, this is what we want you to tell us anonymously right now.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
I don't think you're anything like your air personality.
Maybe this is just a small slice of the whole pie.
Good or bad?
I guess I have to leave that up to the rest of humanity to decide.
The Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show. Okay, 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Spring break, girls. Tell the men out there what really goes on when you say, I'm going with the girls to Cabo. Tell them. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Talking only to women. We've cleared the lines of all the men. 1-800-5800-866. Tanya, you're on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tanya.
How are you?
Do you care?
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing great.
Good. Okay, well, I just want to tell everyone out there that Cancun, anywhere in Mexico, is the place to party. Okay, it's not Palm Springs, it's not anywhere else. It is Mexico, it is Cancun. Mm-hmm. That is where you go to get laid. That is where you misbehave. What goes on in Cancun stays in Cancun.
There we go. All right, now, do you have or did you have a boyfriend?
Oh, yeah. We've been dating for 5 years.
5 years, and he's still your boyfriend?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so first of all, before we get to what you did,
all right,
let's talk about how this all came up. Who had the idea to go to Cancun?
Well, this spring break, I'm a student at UCLA. It's been my fourth time going to Cancun for spring break.
Your fourth time?
Oh, yeah.
Now, have you ever done something bad in Cancun before?
You have to.
You have
I
to.
must.
But your boyfriend thinks you're just going to get a tan.
Oh, yeah.
And do you go with how many women when you go?
Usually it's got to be, you have to go in a group, so more than 5, 7, 10.
And how many of them have boyfriends?
All of them.
And how many of them get into trouble?
We all do.
You all do. Boys, I hope you're listening. Okay. So, Tanya, when it comes time for spring break, mm-hmm. doesn't your boyfriend say, why don't we go?
No, I don't know. They just like, oh, whatever, we'll stay, you know? It's like, you girls go have fun.
I see. If he said he wanted to go with you, would you go with him?
Hell no, you can't. You can't. There's no way.
So what would you tell him if he said he wanted to go?
Maybe for like a honeymoon, but not for spring break. Doesn't work that way, Tom. You have to go single.
So you believe that he is monogamous with you.
He is.
And how do you know?
Oh, my God. He's so naive.
He's so naive.
Yes.
Okay. Boys, again, I hope you're listening to this. He's so naive.
So freaking naive. They all are.
Right.
Guys are so naive. They think we don't go out and get laid.
Oops. Okay. And so you tell him that you're going with the girls to Cancun. He says, fine.
Yeah.
All right. So you're packing, and he thinks you're down there to get a tan or have a couple of pinas coladas or whatever.
That's right.
Well, that's exactly what you do have when you get down there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you get there, and tell me, step by step, how this all unfolds. Let's say the last time you went. Did you go this year?
Oh, yeah. I
just got back.
Yeah, on the 24th of March to the 28th.
All right, so you have a boyfriend of 5 years, and you go to Cancun with how many girls this time?
This time I was 7.
7 girls, all with boyfriends.
Yep.
All right, so you get there, you check in. How many of you in a room?
All of us.
All 7 of you are in the same room.
Yeah, but we never stayed the night there.
Okay, fine. And by the way, does your boyfriend have the phone number at this hotel?
He never asked me for it. Like, I called him once, and, like, he didn't ask me for it.
By the way, guys, don't ever believe what a girlfriend, or actually it was a wife, told me a long time ago, that in Mexico it's so primitive they don't have phones in hotels.
Yeah, right.
Don't ever believe that one. Okay. What phone was she using to call me? I have no idea. But it actually was the hotel, no doubt. All right, so you all check in, all 7 of you, and where do you go first?
Okay, first of all, we buy condoms before we leave, knowing we're going to get laid. So it's not like, it's our spring break, but it's our break away from home to get laid.
Yes.
So when we get there, basically, everything's at night. So the clubs don't close until 6.
Right.
So basically, like, we kind of sleep during the day, and at night we go out and party. And
how many beds? How many beds in this room?
Just 2, but we never stayed there.
Where do you sleep during the day?
Oh, we stayed in our room.
Yeah, but how many beds are there?
Just one, a big one.
So all 7 of you are in a king-size bed getting some sleep.
Yep.
And you've already bought condoms.
Yep.
And then you go out. And where kind of places do you go? Where do you go?
Dude, the best freaking clubs, okay? They don't ask for ID. They don't ask for anything. I mean, we went with people underage. I mean, there's older men there. And by the way, for all you men that are listening out there, we go because, okay, the girls go to spring break, and the guys who are there aren't usually college guys. They're older guys that are 28 out of college. So most of the guys we had sex with were over, 27.
Okay, they're over 27.
They're not regular college guys.
All right, you're 21, they're over 27. 27 and over.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you go to the club, and do you, meet 7 guys and go out with them, or is it all separate, or do you do a gangbang? What do you do?
Basically, like, they're friends. Like, it's just, dude, when you go to the clubs, there's just so many people. It's like so much love, and, like, you just meet people, and, like, oh, where are you staying at? And you meet one guy, and then from there, there's just a bunch of other people. It's like, because for spring break, there's so many people, you can walk down the street and just meet anyone.
Right.
So, like, when I was done at one place, like, we just, go out, maybe go back to the club, and, like, on our way to the club, like, meet another guy, just meet guys everywhere, dude. Anywhere you go, Tom.
Okay. So, do you all split off 7 different ways and go to 7 different places, or do you go together?
We try to stay together sometimes. Or when the guy looks like he's okay, like, we'll go along.
All right, but, for example, do you get involved in, like, group sex situations?
Oh, that's a secret.
Come on, you're on the air with me now. You've gone this far.
Yeah, really? Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately?
Well,
Didn't work out well?
Yeah.
It did or it didn't?
I enjoy threesomes.
Oh, you enjoy threesomes?
Yes.
So it was 2 guys and you, or 2 chicks and a guy?
Me and my friend and another guy.
You and your friend and another guy?
Yeah, that's the way to go.
And do you touch your friend, too? Is that the deal?
Of course.
And does your boyfriend know you do that?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't know that either.
He doesn't know anything, Tom. I feel so bad, but...
So when you go 5, now Dean said, and I don't know if he got this right, Dean said you got gangbanged 5 nights in a row. Is that true?
Of course.
Gangbanged. So how many guys banged you in a night?
5. I'll probably do 5. Or, well, me by myself, 5. And then, like, if I go out with another friend, like, that's an extra.
Really?
Like if it's a threesome, like I wouldn't count that. Like me by myself doing it with someone, that's five times. And then other than that, like if I go with a friend, like I'll go in.
Now, do you talk to your boyfriend while you're in Cancun?
I did once because I got in an accident.
You were in an accident, so you called your boyfriend.
Yeah, just, to tell him I was okay. But he didn't ask me where I was staying or anything. Like, he
didn't care.
Didn't care. He's so naive.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes?
He's not that bright, right?
He is. He is.
He's just naive. What's he, Poindexter? Is that the deal?
He is, Tom.
He is. You're 21. Why do you even have a boyfriend? For, like, security reasons. And, what kind of security is this?
There.
To have someone there. You've got lots of people there.
I know.
One after another.
I know, but you know what, Tom? I can't behave that way here in California at UCLA. I can't go and have sex with 5 guys here.
So the place to do this would be Cancun.
You can only go to Mexico to do this, I swear.
So if I wanted to bring, like, Dean and Gary and Brett down to act up, and, like, with you, we'd have to go to Cancun to find you.
Yes, that's the place to do it, Tom.
So if we were there, you'd do whatever we wanted.
Of course. Everyone, every girl.
Really?
That's how it is, dude, I swear. Have you been?
I have not done Cancun yet.
Oh, my freaking God, Tom. You have to go.
Really?
It is unbelievable. I mean, at the clubs, it is like no club in California. Nothing. I'm talking girls getting naked and just people don't care. Like, I don't care seeing another girl, like, it's so awesome.
Now, any of your girls, are they married?
No.
No, but they have boyfriends.
Yeah.
Are they live-ins?
No.
No.
Not really, no.
Not really?
No. I would never live with my boyfriend.
How about the others?
No.
No. Okay.
Maybe they come to visit and stay the night, like one night,
Uh-huh.
But other than that, no.
Now, have you ever asked your boyfriend to have a threesome with somebody, or?
Yeah, I have, and he says no.
He says no?
No fun.
No wonder you're going to Cancun.
I know.
So, you think you'll be doing this forever, or when do you think you'll stop?
It's a must. I swear, I have to go every year. It's like a drug. I have to go, and I have to go. And I'm planning on, I want to go this summer again.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm asking him to go with me now, because I want to see how it's like with him.
Really?
Yeah, and I invited him, and he's like, "I'll think about it.
Hang on a second, Tanya. Marie, what do you want to say to Tanya?
She's crazy. Girls do not go out and sleep with 5 guys in one night.
Yeah, that's because you're an ugly whore.
I don't think so.
You're a fat whore.
You are a fat whore, obviously. Girls do not go out and sleep with 5 guys in one night. You are a slut.
Thanks. Well, you know what, Tom? I'm just being honest. Seriously, like...
Well, I appreciate the fact that you're being honest. So do all the boys listening.
You know what? Girls do go out and sleep with guys on trips, but they do not go out and sleep with 5 guys in one night.
Oh, yeah, we do. Trust me. Then you're not staying out all night. You're going home at like 1 in the morning when the party starts.
You have no respect for yourself at all whatsoever.
So much could go on between 10 at night to 6 in the morning. The clubs don't stop till 6.
Yeah, I like to stay out all night, too, going to Vegas, doing stuff like that.
But Vegas is nothing, man. Vegas is nothing.
Oh, my God. You have no respect for yourself. Have you been to Cancun? Yes, I have. You have absolutely
She had no idea what was going on in Cancun.
The Tom Leykis Show. This is the Tom Leykis Show.
From Los Angeles at 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Spring break, girls. What were you on the road doing that your boyfriend doesn't know about? Michelle, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, I hope my phone doesn't get cut off. How are you, Tom?
Do you care, Michelle?
Of course.
I'm doing great.
I'm so good. I'm so happy for you. Listen, yes, I agree with your previous caller. It is a big party out there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can get laid and have as many guys as you want. Doesn't matter.
So you've done this?
Of course.
When you say of course, again, let me ask you the same question. Why do you have a boyfriend?
Like you said, just to have somebody somebody for sure you can always go out with.
You're telling me you can't find guys? You find so many guys in Cancun, there's no guys in L.A.?
Oh, no, there's plenty of guys in L.A., but you always want one, on the back burner.
Yeah, who's not as interesting, not as hot, not as exciting.
Yeah, more security.
Kind of boring. But what kind of security are you getting?
Just to make sure that there's somebody always there that you can talk to and hang out with. Because not all guys are the one that you can always hang out with. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are just booty calls. Some of them are just for fun. Some of them just take you out. But anyways, I wanted to tell you, the other caller, that she's sitting here saying that the first caller doesn't have any self-respect. Come on, guys go and do this themselves. Why does the girl not have any? Why is it a double standard?
Well, first of all, no one on this show ever suggested a double standard.
No, I'm saying the lady did, the one that called a little while ago that said that the girl had no self-respect because she has these orgies or whatnot.
Well, let me ask you, Michelle, if your boyfriend wanted to go out and bang other chicks, would that be okay?
As long as he used protection, yes. I can't.
So you don't even care. This is not even a relationship. You don't even care.
Oh, no, of course I care. But I'm not going to do something and then not let him do it, too.
But you don't tell him you're doing it.
No.
Why not?
I asked him if he's wanted to, but he says no.
If he wanted to what?
Join.
You mean go to Cancun?
Yeah. And he said no, but I think maybe this spring break he'll go. I'm trying to convince him. And I told him, we can have fun, you can be with other girls, and it's fine. And I think he's going to go.
And he has no idea you've been with other guys?
Oh, now I've actually told him at first when...
Oh, you've told him now?
Yes.
Now, what did you do the last time you went?
Anything and everything.
Well, I know, but you told Dino something specific. Why don't you tell it to us now?
Okay, let's see. Well, basically, this is how it is. You go, you party. While you're there, it's true how that girl just described it. I mean, people are just dancing and having a big old blast. You can take your clothes off on the dance floor. It doesn't really matter. Maybe at some point they'll stop you, but it doesn't really matter. And, well, you can hook up with anybody you want. I mean, you could just be dancing and some guy will come up to you and start dancing with you and making out with you. And next thing you know, you're in a cab or you're in a hotel room.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and the only reason I think I agree with that girl that said you can only do it out there is because then it stays there. You know what I'm saying? You don't bring it over here and you don't bump into other people that maybe you did things with.
See, and the reason I'm doing this show is not to attack you, because I know this goes on. It's to let the boys know that this is what's going on, and any guy who says to his girlfriend, all right, have fun, you and the girls, is a fool.
Right.
He's a fool because this stuff goes on. And even if you weren't doing it, the other girls are doing it, and they're trying to get you to do it so they feel better about doing it, or you're trying to get them to do stuff.
Guilty.
Or you're trying to get them to do it, or what? So you're all doing.
Right.
I mean, have you ever gone on one of these trips with other girls where one of the girls says, oh, I have a boyfriend, I don't feel good about this?
No.
No, never. No. They all get really right down there, and they know why they're going.
Right.
And really the guys never know.
Yes. But
did any of the girls ever get caught?
No, nobody did.
Did they ever confess?
I don't know. I actually I only talked to one of them, and she didn't confess. But I did, because I figured, if I'm going to have a relationship with this person, then it might as well be as honest as possible. And
well, let's be honest right here, right now. You told Dino that you had 7 different guys in 7 days.
Yes. One a day. And I did tell him everything.
And what did he think about all that?
Well, he has been with 15 girls already, and he's only 24.
Yeah, but how many of them was he with since he's been with you? None, right? None. Right, no. Okay. I mean, who cares how many women he was with before? What matters is how many he's been with now. Right. You've been with how many guys since you started going out with him?
Only that 1 week.
Only those 7 guys?
Yeah.
In a week?
Yes.
Hang on a second. Kara, what do you want to say to Michelle here?
I just want to let her know that whether she thinks she's keeping it there or not, when she comes home and it burns when her boyfriend pees, I think he's going to figure it out.
Oh, no,
he's going to catch something.
No. I told him like a week or two after I came back. So it's already been over a year. But I've never done anything after that.
There are mad diseases in Cancun.
I can't hear you.
There's a lot of diseases in Cancun.
Oh, yes. I absolutely agree with you.
So you better be careful.
Yes, I agree.
Because fun or not, it ain't worth it.
Now, Kara, if you were a guy and you were listening, Kara, if you were a guy and you were listening to this show, would you let your girlfriend go to Cancun or anywhere else?
Hell no, not without me.
Because this is the attitude of so many women, that this is perfectly okay to do because out of the country, it's somewhere else, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know about that. I have a lot of guy friends that go every year and come back with all these crazy stories, but I mean...
Yeah.
You figure everyone there is doing it. There's just...
Why would anyone say, sure, you girls just go. You're a fool. Any guy who says that is a fool.
Exactly. It's expected when you go there. That's why I don't...
It's expected. Mm-hmm.
You know what? If you're single and you go and you do that, that's fine. But if you do have a boyfriend or a husband that's into all that stuff, that's even better to take them. Unfortunately, you're absolutely right. There's so many STDs out there, and people aren't going to...
I'm not worried about... You know what? Forget STDs. That's not my primary worry. If I have a girlfriend and she's going to go away with the girls and this kind of stuff's going on, it means she's not my girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's like my girlfriend when she's in town, and she's someone else's girlfriend when she goes away with the girl. I'm telling you right now, any woman who ever lived with me and said she was going away with the girls, there'd be new locks when she got home. I'm telling you right now, there would be new locks on the door. Done.
Yes,
good point.
There's no way that would ever happen in my home. Never.
No, I don't think I'd let it happen either.
All right, well, girls, thank you very much. Oh, yeah, the Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. This is Bridget on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Bridget.
Well, I'm going on holidays in November with my cousin and a girlfriend, and my boyfriend's already kind of making jokes about it and stuff. Like, he has nothing to worry about. I have no intention of, ever cheating on him, let alone, sleeping with 5 guys or anything in one night.
Yeah. Do you know girls who've done this, though?
Oh, exactly. Absolutely. But it's, how can I reassure him that I'm not going to be like those?
You couldn't reassure me. I'll tell you what. I completely object to the idea. Completely.
Oh, I know, but it's these girls that go and do that ruin it for us.
That's true.
Actually, I think it depends.
Not only that, my attitude is, look, I don't know about you, but my attitude is, if I'm your boyfriend, go on vacation with me.
Oh, well, exactly. He can't go with me for...
If you need to bring the girls along, have them bring their boyfriends along, and we'll all go.
I'd love to go on vacation.
But there's no way I want to be with a woman who goes away with the girls for a week. No way. No, absolutely not.
But I guess it depends on how secure your relationship is.
It's not just that. I mean, again, if I'm the boyfriend, have the vacation with me.
But
if you have a boyfriend, why do you need it? No.
What are that guy?
Talk on the phone.
Fine, go ahead, have a great
Send
time.
email to each other.
Oh,
have
exactly.
coffee for the afternoon. You do not need to go to a foreign country and check into hotel rooms in order to have girl time together. No.
You don't have to, but if something...
And I would, again, maybe your boyfriend would tolerate that. Me? Out.
Yeah.
It's my way or the highway with this. No way.
But what are the guys doing when the girls are away on vacation?
Well,
like that guy that
who knows? It sounds to me like some of the guys have been described as very naive, like thinking the girls really are just going to have girl time and have a tan together.
Yeah, but you have to admit that, okay, I know you generalize everything and it's great, but please just say, not all women.
I don't have to say that. I don't have to say that, but you know what? I don't want to experiment. That is like playing with fire. I'm sorry, it is.
Yeah, but there are exceptions to the rule.
There are exceptions to every rule, but the point is that's not good enough for me to say yes to this. Ever.
Okay.
Ever. There's no way I can check. When you're in another country, there's no way I can check.
But I'm on a cruise ship. Is that as bad as going on?
Yes. Yes.
To Cancun to stay at a bar all
Yes.
night and drink your face
What do you
off?
think people do on cruise
What's wrong with
ships?
dancing on tables, though? What's wrong with going out and...
Who are you dancing with, darling? Don't tell me the other girls.
The girls. You're on vacation.
Oh, you know what? I don't... Look, I don't believe
You're going
it.
to go out and have sex
When
with
guys see you on the dance floor, they think you are available...
I want to have sex with you.
Let's...
but I mean,
No. You didn't hear what I said. When guys see you on the dance floor, they assume you're available to dance with.
Yeah. And you are. What's wrong with dancing?
I'm telling you, because
Dancing's not-
guys hate dancing. Now, you are either pretending not to know this.
No, I know that.
All right, if they are dancing,
Yeah.
that is their first step towards bringing you back to their room.
Okay.
And you
but you're
are
not
participating.
bringing them back to the room.
That's not the
You're just
point.
dancing.
That is like flirting. That is like teasing. I don't want you doing that.
But you're on vacation.
I
Isn't
don't
that
want
what
you doing that with other guys. Period. Look,
No, okay.
if your boyfriend was a real man, he'd say, you can't do this and be my girlfriend. You can do it, but you're not my girlfriend anymore. It's that simple. No way I would tolerate that.
Well, if you believe that your girlfriend was just going on a holiday, not necessarily to go and get
I'm sorry, I don't believe. You know what? Let me give you an example with me. I go on the road and I do my show. And women take their clothes off. Okay?
Oh yeah.
And my girlfriend is there every time. She's the photographer. She takes the pictures. When the women walk off stage, I go off stage the other direction with my girlfriend. That's where I am. That's what I do. There is no way I would say, well, Gary, Dean, and Brett and I all going to go on the road to the Wild Lister party. Why don't you just stay home?
Well,
the guys need guy time.
Depends on the circumstance.
No, the guys need guy time together. We need guy time.
No, he cannot. It is like it's.
Why would I want you, if you're my girlfriend, why do I want you dancing with other guys who are auditioning you for their bed? That's what they're doing.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm like.
Whether you go there or not, I don't want. You turn the gas on, you can get burned.
I dance with the girls. I don't dance with the guys.
Until the guy shows up and then just cuts in, and you already admitted that you would dance with other guys because you're on vacation.
If he wants to make a fool of himself...
But you just... No, wait. You even told the lie to me. This is how much you've convinced yourself. You told me that you only dance with the girls, and then you admitted... I'm sure you tell this lie to your boyfriend that you only dance with the girls, but you just admitted that not only do you dance with guys, but it's vacation. What are you supposed to do? Of course you're dancing with guys. I know that, and you lied to me about it.
But dancing isn't sex. Like, we're talking...
dancing, you know what? Dancing is flirting. Dancing is...
Okay.
Yes, dancing is getting into dangerous territory. Yes, it is.
Really?
Because the only reason guys dance with you, unless they're gay, and some of them I don't trust, the only reason guys dance with you is to get into your pants. That's the only reason. White men hate dancing.
So what about the guys that actually do like to dance? Are they gay or what?
They're gay or they're Latino.
Or, okay, whatever.
Straight white men don't like dancing. That's the fact.
Yeah, I know that.
All right, so now, you know that. So that makes it even worse.
Well,
when you're dancing with these guys, you know there's only one reason they're making fools of themselves on the dance floor.
Well, yeah, and it's funny.
Not because they like dancing. Yeah, but you think your boyfriend would think it's funny if he saw a snapshot of you dancing with some other guy? You think that was funny?
Probably not.
Why don't you take some pictures of it and bring them home?
Well, no, I mean, of course.
Why not? You have nothing to hide, right?
Suspicious.
Yeah, have your girlfriends take pictures of you dancing with other men and bring them over to your boyfriend and show him how funny they are.
So then,
so you see, you are now admitting to me by saying you wouldn't do that. You're admitting to me there's something not kosher about it.
Well, no, I seriously, I love my boyfriend.
Do you think he'd feel good about you going places on cruises if he's had pictures of you dancing with other men?
He jokes about it all the time. Like, he's like, oh, me and my friends are going on a cruise. It's like, ha-ha.
Right.
I mean,
and you think what you're doing is okay. Have your friends take pictures of it and bring them home.
He trusts me, and...
He's a fool.
1-800-58 Tom.
There are women out there who enjoy giving oral sex, and I don't want the men out there to be disappointed and think that they can't find a woman like that because we're out here.
I know you are. And a lot of guys are still looking for you, baby.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Send us an email. Our email address, my name is Tom at blowmeuptom.com. Candace, last word here?
Tom, I have to tell you, whatever you guys have been saying has been totally true. Work in Las Vegas at one of the hotels, and if I had a mirror to show to people what they look like when they check in, as well as when they look when they check out, it's all true.
Oh, I believe you on that. Candace, thanks very much for the call. In fact, thank you, everybody, for the calls this hour.
The Tom Leykis Show.
It's the Tom Leykis Show, Post Office Box 4455, Hollywood, California, 90078. Email us. Our email address is my name. It's Tom at blowmeuptom.com. Tom at blowmeuptom.com. Call our comment line. The number is 310-842-9592. From Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.